The franchise that defined a generation of horror comedy is no longer dead, and it is coming for everything you thought was sacred about modern cinema. After more than a decade of silence, Scary Movie is officially back. The sixth installment of the beloved horror parody franchise is set to hit theaters nationwide on Friday, the 5th of June 2026, under Paramount Pictures. And, if the early buzz is any indication, this is not the watered-down, studio-manufactured comeback that fans feared. This is the real thing, Wayans and all. The film marks the most significant return in the franchise's history. For the first time since Scary Movie 2, Marlon Wayans, Shawn Wayans, and Keenan Ivory Wayans have reunited not just as faces on screen, but as the writers driving the story. Their absence had been one of the most debated topics in comedy circles for years, and their return has instantly repositioned this sequel as a cultural moment rather than a cash grab. Marlon Wayans, speaking to Entertainment Weekly, was refreshingly candid about why he finally came back. He pointed to 3 reasons: the end of the Weinstein era, pressure from their father Howell Stoughton Wayans to get the brothers working together again, and what Marlon described as a calling from God. "I got me and my brothers together to come back to a franchise that we were removed from," he said. "The world needs a big-ass laugh, and laughs are precisely what the Wayans family is promising to deliver without filters, without apologies." Marlon has described the new film as no-holds-barred and equal opportunity offenders, and in interviews as recently as March 2025, he confirmed the project is rated R and aims to recapture the raw, irreverent energy of the original 2000 release. "We got the gloves off. We're going R. We're going to have the same fun and the same kind of tone and Wayans flavor that we gave on the first one," he told People. The film has been officially titled simply Scary Movie, a deliberate choice that underscores just how much of a reset this entry represents. While the internet has widely referred to it as Scary Movie 6, the studio's decision to drop the number signals an intent to reclaim the brand's original identity rather than limp forward as another numbered sequel. Described by Marlon himself as a rebookal, the story picks up 26 years after the events of the original film. Shorty, Ray, Cindy, and Brenda, the core 4 who narrowly escaped Ghostface back in 2000, are reuniting once again. This time with a fresh set of horrors bearing down on them. The official synopsis promises that no horror movie IP is safe, and that reboots, remakes, requels, prequels, sequels, spin-offs, elevated horror, origin stories, and every so-called final chapter that turned out not to be final will all face the franchise's signature comedic demolition. "Nothing is sacred. No trope survives. Every line gets crossed," the synopsis reads. The returning cast alone is enough to generate serious excitement. Anna Faris steps back into the role of Cindy Campbell, and Regina Hall returns as Brenda Meeks, their first time sharing the screen in this franchise in years. The 2 actresses released a joint statement saying, "We can't wait to bring Brenda and Cindy back to life and be reunited with our great friends Keenan, Shawn, and Marlon, 3 men we'd literally die for." Franchise veterans Lachlan Monroe, Dave Sheridan, Cherry O'Terry, and Chris Elliott are also back, filling out the ensemble with familiar faces that fans have been waiting years to see again. The new generation of talent joining the Scary Movie universe includes Damon Wayans Jr., Kim Wayans, Greg Wayans, and Saturday Night Live alumna Heidi Gardner, Sydney Park of The Walking Dead, Olivia Rose Keegan, Cameron Scott Roberts, Savannah Lee Nassif, Benny Zielke, and Ruby Snober round out the newcomers, giving the film a generational depth that Marlon has described as central to the project's vision. "This movie is multi-generational," he said. "It's a conversation comedically that is needed, that needs to be had from our generation down to Gen Alpha, and it's all-inclusive." The film is directed by Michael Tiddes, who previously helmed the Wayans-produced A Haunted House parody comedies, making him a natural fit for this revival. The screenplay comes from Marlon, Shawn, and Keenan Ivory Wayans, alongside writer Rick Alvarez. The trailer, which debuted in March 2026 and earned placement ahead of Scream 7 Inches theaters, made the franchise's ambitions immediately clear. Within seconds, viewers are thrown into a New York City subway, a direct nod to Scream 6 packed with horror icons both classic and contemporary. Jason from Friday the 13th, Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Killer from Heart Eyes, and the dancing robot doll from M3 GAN all appear before one of them rips off its costume to reveal Ghostface underneath. Marlon's shorty then leans directly into the camera and declares, with trademark shamelessness, "We bar, ack." The targets for this installment are sprawling and current. Marlon confirmed in September 2025 that the film will take aim at Get Out, Longlegs, Nope, Sinners, Heretic, the Scream franchise, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and the Terrifier films, among others. The trailer confirms parodies of Smile, Wednesday, and M3 GAN as well, while the broader satirical lens also turns toward influencer culture, social media horror consumption, and the increasingly self-serious world of elevated horror. One segment features Shorty trapped in a Get Out-style nightmare. Another throws a child into space in a riff on weapons. Hansen channels Nicolas Cage's Longlegs, and a group of children unwrap Art the Clown's gifts, only to find severed body parts inside. Predictably, not every joke has landed smoothly with every audience. One moment from the trailer, in which a character corrects another's pronouns while being stabbed, sparked immediate debate online. Critics called it outdated. Supporters called it exactly the kind of fearless comedy the franchise was built on. Marlon has pushed back firmly against those who suggest the Wayans brothers should soften their approach. "We just want to make everybody laugh, and we don't care if you're sensitive," he told Entertainment Weekly. "Even sensitive people need to laugh at themselves. The franchise Scary Movie built is nothing to dismiss lightly. Across its 5 existing films, beginning with Keenan Ivory Wayans' 2000 original and running through the widely criticized 2013 installment, Scary Movie 5, the series has grossed over $800 million worldwide, making it one of the most commercially successful comedy franchises in Hollywood history. Scary Movie 3 is widely regarded as the high point of the later era, while Scary Movie 5 is broadly considered the film that nearly killed the brand for good. The Wayans brothers' return is, in many ways, an act of reclamation. With principal photography now complete and marketing in full swing, the studio appears to be betting heavily on this film as a major theatrical comedy event for summer 2026. In an era when blockbuster cinema is dominated by superhero sequels and prestige dramas, a wide-release rated parody comedy starring a reunited original cast is a genuine anomaly. And that might be exactly what makes it such a compelling gamble. The question everyone is really asking is whether the world still has an appetite for this kind of comedy, the kind that pulls no punches, holds nothing sacred, and dares you to be offended. If Marlon Wayans is right, the answer is not just yes, but desperately yes. So what do you think is Scary Movie, the comeback of the decade? Or does nostalgia only carry a franchise so far? Drop your take in the comments below. And if you want more coverage on the biggest entertainment stories of 2026, make sure you like this, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss what is coming next.